morning, everybody. Diana here again, coming to you from my kitchen right here, Askew Acres in Buena, Texas. I know a lot of you guys that are on here, but to those of you whom I have not met yet, welcome, and I'm so happy to have you here. If you watched the video from yesterday, the meal prep video, you noticed that I did a lot of things that maybe all of it didn't go into the meals that I was prepping for the freezer, but I always try to get ahead of the game on things, other meals during the day. And this morning I'm doing breakfast, so I thought I would hop on and show you just a quick breakfast that you can do with ingredients that you might not even think about. So I love eggs. We love eggs. We all love eggs. Y'all know it's the perfect protein. I could probably eat eggs every morning. I haven't always been a breakfast person, but since, you know, all the diets say that you should eat breakfast, most important meal of the day, I do find that I'm not as hungry throughout the day, and I feel fuller longer if I get that breakfast meal in. So these are the tops of those bell peppers we chopped up yesterday. So these are just the tops, and look how much is left that usually gets tossed. I chop it up and use it later in the week. You could put these in the freezer if you'd like, but I knew that I would be using mine throughout the week, so I just left them in the fridge. This is our 3-cup glass bowl with the lid. These handy storage containers are great for the freezer, just in the fridge. They're also oven safe, microwave safe. I love them. Use them quite often. So I'm just getting about a handful. And I'm using this morning a piece of our stainless steel. Shauna, I hope that you are watching this so you can see what our stainless steel pans are all about. Amanda is gonna hop on later in the week and show you guys one of her favorite meals in the larger stainless steel. But this is the 8.5 inch. And as you can see, it's non-stick on the inside. See that grid there? That's where the stainless is coming through. So you still get that same stainless steel performance, higher heats. If you do any of the braising or, I don't know, the fancy chef stuff, stainless steel is your pan, but you still get the same non-stick performance. So I cook on gas. I burn things on electric. I prefer gas. It's entirely up to you. This is good on gas, on a smooth surface electric, on a regular coil electric, and even on the newer induction stoves because of the stainless. So I'm gonna just get that heated up a little bit. Chop up our onion. Use our Santoku this morning. I do prefer the chef's knife. It used to scare the tar out of me, but I have finally learned to use it, and now I even prefer it. I'm gonna put you guys down where you can see what I'm doing rather than my crazy hair I haven't even combed this morning. I did wash my face. That's about it. So, as you can see, I'm using the pinch grip on the knife. And like I say, this is the Santoku. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the pinch grip is simply on either side of your knife, forefinger and thumb, and then the other 3 fingers wrap around. And I'm just gonna leave those in bigger chunks. I've already got my cheese grated up. That goes on last because, you know, to me, you can't have eggs without cheese. Right. Cheese is just like everything else, going up like crazy these days. And one of my favorite things to put in eggs is sun-dried tomatoes. And if you buy them in oil, don't throw that oil out. Use that oil. I'm gonna use that to saute my veggies in. Let that heat up a sec. Let that drizzle of oil down. To me, I mean, they're just scrambled eggs to me with add-ins, right? You could do an omelet. I have not perfected the omelet. I just as soon scramble it all up because I want my egg done in the middle. Some folks have that flip down. I do not. But I think we have something coming in the fall that's going to help me perfect that. It is so hard. I think that's one of the hardest things when we see the new products is keeping it a secret until they come out. And they don't come out until September. It's July. Do you know how hard that's going to be for us? Okay, quick stir. just one of those new silicone utensils. I think this is my favorite one. I think they're just calling it silicone turner, maybe. A spatula, I don't remember, but it's straight. Isn't that cool? Cook that on medium low. So I'll give you guys a little idea about what we're going to be doing this week in our Christmas in July. It's not necessarily, I guess it could be a joint party, but we're not so much focusing on sales. Of course, we would love to sell you something. If you see something you can't live without, contact the consultant that invited you. There are 7 of us total, 6 of my team members. I'm so happy that they decided to take advantage of this. But mostly, we just wanted to come on and give you tips about how we get in and out of the kitchen quickly, using either the Pampered Chef products or tips that we've picked up along the way from our grandparents or parents. And we wanted to share that information with you guys. If we can help you get out of the kitchen quicker and to your family around the table, that is absolutely our goal. So speaking of Amanda, farm fresh eggs from her lovely chickens. Don't y'all love the colorful eggs of fresh eggs? The colors. That's one of the green ones. Anyway, with fresh eggs, you know, you always want to crack them in a bowl first, because you never know what kind of surprises you're going to get. I've already got a splash of milk in the bottom of my whipped cream maker. Yes, I'm dumping an egg in my whipped cream maker. This pumps so much air, makes them more light, fluffy, completely incorporated. And this is the little 1-cup prep bowl I'm using. I use these every day. If nothing else, for little storage containers. They come with lids. I think there's a set of 6. Dump that in. I don't know why. The milk, that's the way my mom scrambled eggs. I don't know. They're great. It's great to use cottage cheese when you're scrambling eggs to stir into. Makes them like fluffy, creamy, sour cream. Some people just use a splash of water or just scramble the egg. But if I have milk, I always throw a splash of milk in there. See, I'm just fluffing them up. Give these veggies a little stir. So I've got some veggie content going on. Splash of milk in my eggs. I'm gonna dump these. You know what? Let's get the ice in. Get our grain. Rather than a piece of toast, how about a little bit of brown rice? And I'm just gonna use my hands because it's just me eating this morning. And this also I cooked yesterday when I was doing the rice for that one meal. I went ahead and doubled up on the rice, and I can use this throughout the week, either as a side. I can throw some seasoning in here, maybe ground beef, gravy, more of those bell pepper. Can make a main dish, or in my eggs. Lay low. Get that tossed around. So I'm just heating up the rice. And now I'm going to make a well right in the center and get another little drizzle of this yummy oil. These are seasoned sun-dried tomatoes, so you also have those herbs down in there. That's going to help season it. I'm going to pour the eggs right on top of that. And because I'm using bell pepper, I'm also going to use bell pepper rub. A little more seasoning. Look how pretty it is. I mean, this could also be a lunch or dinner, right? Pepper. It's got to have pepper. Salt. Very little. I found this Himalayan salt at the Dollar Tree. It's a salt blend like what we have. We carry a coarse salt blend for our grinder. It's a little finer, but I don't think it's as fine as, you know, that would go with your salt shaker. Just gonna fold this over. As you can see, the non-stick, keeping that egg from sticking. These skillets are also oven safe. And they come with a lid. So while that's working, I'm gonna get my spark going. Anybody use Abicare Spark? This is our mini whipper, stainless mini whipper. The boys referred to this as the very best chocolate milk maker in all the land. So Spark is like, I don't know, a couple of cups of coffee. I really think I'm immune to the effects of caffeine, but it does kind of help me focus throughout the day. And I'm sure that's a caffeine side effect. But see how easily that gets things whipped into shape? And this is just about ready. Pull out a couple of sun-dried tomatoes to go in. Just a couple. Incorporate that throughout. Got just a hint of that flavor with the oil. I love sun-dried tomato, especially with spinach, feta. All the possibilities are endless. You could switch up the rub, switch up the veggies that you go in here. And then for the cheese. Now when you catch cheese on sale, you know, buy it in the block, grate it down. I did this with the fine grater. So it melts so much easier if you shred your own cheese. Bit of cheese, and breakfast is done. Throw some ice in my glass. Top it with OJ. Have my eggs, and I'm good to go to face the Monday. Thank you guys for joining me. Drop any questions you might have down in the bottom. I'm happy to answer them, or any of the other ladies that are on here can absolutely answer them too. So we're gonna do more lives this week, some more videos. We'll have several posts. If you have any questions or concerns, or maybe you have a tip that you'd like to share with us, please do that. Jump in the group, make your own post, comment underneath anyone, message or text the person that invited you to the party. We really, really hope to get you a lot of information this week, and hopefully it's something that you can use in your kitchen. Thank you so much, y'all. Have a great week. Bye now.